Good morning, everyone. I see Melissa's already been here. Says, good morning, all. She usually says you all, or y'all. She says it proper, y'all. Don't forget to pay the rent. Grab your coffee and snacks and settle in for fun block. Thank you. With a smiley face. And now I see Lynn. She says, hello, Melissa. Have a sandwich and tea. I hit the button on the way in. Thank you, Lynn. I appreciate that. Always appreciate the thumbs up. I assume you can hear me okay. My chat is over here. My camera is over here. And that's how it is in my world. Thank you for all the new subscribers. And thank you for the returning subscribers. And I'll give you a reminder in case you haven't been here before. The people in blue with the wrenches by their names, they're my moderators. They keep the peace, keep the ruffians. What was the word we come up with, Melissa? I'll tell you, this morning is not good for words. And everything down to a dull roar. Honestly, you know, I get my moderators. I pick my moderators because they're the troublemakers. And I don't want anybody else kicking them out but me. They know I love them. And I'm just teasing. Okay. Good morning, Deborah. Riffraff. Thank you. Deborah always knows. Riffraff. I knew it started with an R and there was an F in there. I have not been getting a lot of sleep. Words are hard on a good day. Take away the sleep and, you know, older mind starts going, huh? Good morning, Lori. Good morning, Natalie. Wow, that popped up really fast on me. Everything went running. And everyone says good morning. She likes this. Can get my riffraff, Melissa. So many things to say, none are appropriate. I have pinned the free pattern. What it is, it's the picture with the cutting sizes underneath. And I do need to fix it because I realized this morning, because this pattern I did last night, I'm a horrible procrastinator. Now I had an off week last week. I didn't donate last week, but I was still very tired and just blah. So I didn't do my job anywhere. I really didn't. You'd think things would get done because I was home and had some energy. But I realized on the PDF, I've put that draw a line from here to here, and then we're going to sew on either side of that, and that's not correct. We need to sew on this line, draw a line a 1/2 inch from that for the corner, and then sew on that line, and we're going to cut down the middle. Just wanted to get that corrected before I forgot. I'll probably remember when I do it, but you know, sometimes you're just seeing something and you do what you know. I had a list. I had a short list. It's a short housekeeping list this morning. Oh, it's so good to see everybody. Good morning, Dee Dee. Good morning, Sherry. I missed last week. Okay, I was there. She wasn't. Our friend Halo, Angel. I'm sure she said on her Facebook group, I don't have Facebook, so I miss all the things. I usually text one of my girlfriends that has Facebook and say, hey, what happened? Oh, good morning. Thank you for the links, Melissa. Thank you. Thank you. And we always put the links to our friends, our moderators, everyone. Melissa, I hope you've dropped your link. If not, I will get it. We always put those in the chat. They are also underneath the video if you want to check them out. I appreciate it. They appreciate it. You know, moderators help for free. I don't know. Maybe some people pay their moderators. Don't get any ideas, ladies. You know I'm poor. And I play with them. Yeah, they are my friends in real life, and I love them all to death. Let's see. Oh, today is Laura Lynn over at Mom and Pop. What did I put that in? M&P, is that what Mom and Pop are in under the bot? There's also a link underneath. We need to all go over there and say happy birthday to one of the happiest people in the world, Laura Lynn. And her husband's birthday is in a few days, I believe is what she said, Saturday. I was lurking. I have to watch people on the TV a lot if I want to get anything done on my computer, which brings me to one of my next subjects. There it is. Thank you, Melissa. I usually have a cheat sheet up. I did not get it up this morning because I am an irresponsible YouTuber. Now I know. Halo had to cancel. Will be here this week. She is on Wednesdays at 3 Eastern. Our friend Halo, Angel over at Halo Inspirations, and she also has a shop. I know that's not why she's our friend. She's our friend because she's good people, just like Lorelyn. That I buy things over at her shop sometimes. She is in Virginia. So if you want to check out a new shop, Virginia, and if you haven't checked out my friend Quilting with Stephanie Stitches, she is going, y'all. She is going to retreats. She is going to quilt things. She is just going. And she is still making beautiful patterns for you to buy and doing free tutorials. And I'm just, I sound like a commercial now, but I like my friends. Friday will be Dynamic Trio Day, which is what I was going to say. I don't have mine up yet. This month, I'm the procrastinator. I have the video. I've been chatting on my computer, so I haven't been editing. So I need to get that edited and do nothing else until that's done. And up Friday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that will be on Melissa Presley Creative's channel, Sylvia, You and Me FPP, and my channel. And then stay tuned. Don't miss our holiday hop. This is I think it's safe to say, our third annual holiday hop. I missed last year. I missed everything last year. And Sylvia, You and Me FPP, Melissa at Practically Creative, and Dawn at My Quilt Projects will all be participating, and I will too. And we're just going to different days, different channel, different inspiration. Hope you find something useful. Let's see. Don't forget to check out the community tab on everybody's channels. On my channel, I put things that I find inspiring, things that I find funny, people I want to share, and free patterns and sales. Maybe more sales than anything. Every time I find a sale, I don't have any affiliate links. I don't have any sponsors. So it's just things that I find when I'm shopping for myself. And I'm telling you, I'm frugal. So when I find a sale, you're going to know about it. By the way, Missouri Star and Fat Quarter Shop, I think they're in a little bit of a competition, which bodes well for us. They're having weekly pre-Black Friday sales. They had charm packs. Each of them have had charm packs. I think Fat Quarter Shop now, and I'll look at the chat in a second. Oh, good morning, Tracy. JC. I'm gonna have to get in there. Look at my chat. Missouri Star had charm pack sale, which is what I'm going to have for Christmas now. And see, the thing is, my husband and I, we set a budget for Christmas, and then we give it ourselves what we like. I do it this time of year in November because I'll leave them all in the boxes. Whatever I get, I'll leave in the boxes, and I will forget what is in them by the time Christmas gets here. So I have a surprise now every year, even though I'm shopping for myself. And I get exactly what I want. It's pretty awesome. It used to make me very unhappy. I wanted him to put more thought into it, but now I'm like, no, don't touch my stuff. Don't try to help. Okay. Let me scroll up. There was all kinds of, I saw Tracy come in. Okay. Tracy was saying good morning. And Tracy Albert doesn't have a channel, but she is the world's best moderator and cheerleader. And I should take that one out. That way we only get Tracy A, one word. I'm sorry. Let's see. Oh, it's just everybody saying hi. And Melissa has put in super stuffs, everything super stuff in there. And Dawn, thank you. And yes, this year's holiday hop theme is vintage. I don't know if I can do vintage, but considering what I used to think of as vintage was like 40s, and now I think what 70s, 80s is considered vintage for us. I'm vintage. Just saying. Deborah says yes. Enabler. Natalie J says, I don't need to go into any sales. I have a charm pack addiction and a mini charm pack. I've not used. I only have 3. So when I say addiction, I mean it's very small addiction. But I've used my charm packs with all the scrap size stuff that I've been doing. I've had a container about this size full of charm packs, and it's got about this many left in it. It needs more. And the mini charm packs are on sale. And I was thinking the interfacing with the grids on it. I don't know what I'm going to do from there, but like a box. Quilting with Stephanie Stitches did a bag, and I was thinking I could do a box like that. But anyway, that is not today's. And there's Sylvia. Good morning, Sylvia. She was having lunch with hubby. Deborah Melissa says, I was just typing that. Enabler. Sherry says, with the price is so high, we need to save everywhere we can. Yes, we do. And that's something I appreciate about Angel over at Halo Inspirations. She is a shop owner, but she is also a consumer. So she's not trying to, sell you a yard of fabric so you can cut this out of it for a project. I would say oversell. And I don't blame them. Shop owners, they're shop owners. They got to make money. And some people want to overcut and then cut down a whole lot. In general, I'm not one of those people. I do it on occasion, though, just because tiny is helpful. But anyway, and she does have some, what's the word? It's not there anymore. Higher and lower price points. A range of price points. That's what I was going for, if you're looking. And the block that I'm working on today, this one, came from, and it is in the description box. Last I looked, which I think was last week, Halo Inspirations still had these. When they stop having them, I'll find another link to share with you guys. But at this point, November 12th, 2024, 7:12 a.m. Central Standard Time, according to my computer, they were there. And they have instructions on them. They have how-tos. They have layouts in here. I just like them as just fun random blocks. And that's what I do. And over here, I will eventually probably put those into a table runner, or I might do a, wow, words, y'all. I'm kidding. Sampler quilt. I love sampler quilts. And that other one over my other shoulder is the one I added Minky to the edges. And oh my gosh, I love it. What do you think about my thankful sign? It's kind of hard to see, but it says thankful. FPP pieced. So this has all kinds of inspirations. I really want to make that candy cane. Oh, let's draw a random one. That way I don't forget for next week. Oh, and I'm still scrolled up. Oh. Angel will also cut yardage into 10-inch pre-cuts if you request it. Also, I heard her say that. They like doing the, what do they call them? Kits and stuff like that too. So check her out. And if she doesn't have something you're looking for, email and ask. They are great about, are you able to get this? Sometimes it's yes, sometimes it's yes, but you're going to have to wait because, you've got to order so much from places before all that. Anyway, thank you, Sherry. That is awesome. Okay, Angel is awesome. We're having a little Angel Fest. Who is Halo Inspirations? We love I started to say companies. We love small shops that also enable us. There's one in the city right now that I want to get back to. I got some boutiques from there, and they are a good price for me. Okay. The orange leaf. Oh, You won't when I tell you what's on that orange leaf. Just a second. Oh, I like that one. It kind of goes along with what I want to do. We have a Christmas light. I like that. Yeah, I was going to redesign that hat last night, and then my brain went, no, do it like the box says. So next week's is going to be the Christmas light. And I'm looking for an empty binder clip, apparently. All my binder clips have stuff. There we go. So I put it up here so I don't forget. On my clear everything holder. Okay. That orange leaf, I have to scroll back up, but the orange leaf was from a Dollar Tree. All that stuff up there was from the Dollar Tree. I was not paying attention when I got it. It has glitter. It has glitter, and if you know, or I heard this somewhere else, this is not my saying, glitter is the bane of a clean house. Glitter. It has glitter, which is on my car, in my car, because I had it in the front seat. So I got on the, well, there's glitter on it. Spray it with some glue or maybe something like that to keep it on it better. But so it's up there and staying up there until I decide how I'm going to deal with that. Let me scroll back up. Lori doesn't have something. Oh no. Oh no. I just saw a comment from her. Okay, I missed that. Oh, where did it go? Melissa says, even if most men get the right item, they never choose the color or style you really want. I know. Sylvie's eating curry. Oh, Tracy W doesn't do YouTube anymore. She is on Twitch exclusively, I guess. Okay. I need to remove her. I'll make myself a note. Craft a Simple Life. I don't know if that's what she goes by on Twitch. But I'll take her out of the bot. Trust me, I'll know which Tracy I mean. Just put Tracy on that one. Oh, okay. And Deborah's, let's see. Let's go in order now. Melissa says vintage is up to 90s now. And then Deborah says, oh, great. I can tell all my kids they are all vintage. Yes, you can. Which means I got a few vintage ones too. Ha! Not so funny. How do you feel about being old? Oh. I don't know where the rickrack came from, but Lori says I don't have rickrack. And I saw. Oh, Practically Creative says, I have to brag on Angel, though. I bought a yard of Christmas fabric, and she gave me an extra bit because one end was crooked. Most places would have that crooked end off. Yeah, if the end was crooked, they'd straighten it, and then they'd give you it. Yeah. The shop in the city that I went to for the boutiques, and I got a couple of white on whites, tone on tone. One was white and one was an off-white. There was a spot, it was a spot like this big in the middle of a piece from the end. And she says, oh, we're just going to give you all that. Nice. And then there was another one that had a chunk cut out of it for a swatch they did. She just went past that and started. So I got extra. I told her happy birthday to me. That was really nice because they don't usually do that. I will tell you, people with good customer service do, because they understand the struggle. Okay, that's where we got the 10 inches. Ooh. Lynn says she ordered that box the other day, waiting patiently for it to get here. Oh. She left it on with a note, so I got extra scrap fabric. Scrap. Yay! Okay. Oh, what was that? Everything just scrolled and I saw my name. Angel is an angel. Yes. Coleen. And if you want my attention, as Melissa has demonstrated in the chat box, I tell you, my mods are great at that. Exclamation COLEEN with no spaces, whether you're on a phone or on your computer, it will highlight my name. I programmed the bot to do that, so you don't have to try to type out the whole thing. Very easy way, and it brings it up in a bright orange for me that says, I'd like your attention, please. And then I'm there. What colors are the borders around the inside of the block? You can burn down your house, Melissa. You can burn down your house to get rid of glitter. Move 3 states away and still have glitter. Okay. It's still Craft a Simple Life on Twitch. Okay. Natalie is feeling better and good. Natalie wasn't feeling good last week. Yeah. Melissa says, when you applique as much as I do, those little bits get used. Sophia says, this dessert could be scary. I'm waiting the waiter prepare it by reading recipe off a board. Waiting. Okay. Oh, on the Christmas box. Okay. Lynn was waiting on the Christmas box that she ordered. Can't do glitter. Okay. What? Borders around the inside of the block. What block are we talking about, Melissa? Are we talking about that? I'm delayed, so it'll come up. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a really fast block. You know, I talk. Really simple. And what I do is I don't read the directions. I look at the picture and I recreate the picture, either with 2.5 inch or 2-inch triangles, half square triangles. This, which I think I have a link to Amazon underneath because Halo doesn't have them anymore. Or I use a grid system and I can recreate it from that also. So this is by CNT Publishing. Put it over here. Let's see. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of pieces, Deborah. Natalie said her daughter had a glittery dress for prom 2 years ago, and we are still finding glitter in the car now. Oh, I can't do glitter. I did a tutu for my granddaughters, and it was, I had to get it. I had to get the what is that called? Tulle, the mesh stuff. I had to get it with glitter on it. How can you make a tutu without the glitter on it? So I had to get that. Oh my gosh. It was horrible. I was so happy when I was done with the glitter. And knowing I was going to go to somebody's house and get glitter all over for them too. I feel kind of bad. But Deborah says she got the pattern pieces for the antebellum placemats cut. Woo! That is going to be so stinking cute. It's a cow. Okay. I missed the color around the border. Sorry. Missed the color around the border. For that is this. Oh, the other boxes have different color borders, so you can put the cards back where they belong. Okay. Now I'm caught up. I'm okay. I'm right there with you. I know what you're talking about. I'm going to tilt the camera because we're old school here. We don't have any high-tech stuff. We appreciate what we got, though. And thankful for it. I can't help myself. I really can't. See if we can, sorry about that. Usually it's a little smooth. For some reason, it's not wanting to tilt. There we go. Off with her head time. You have all the boxes and wind up spilling them. You can put them back in the card deck they belong by the border around them. All right. And I have a, what size is right? Okay, that's the right side. I'm not going to notice. I have my cheat sheet up over here. Let's get it to where I can see it better. So I'm going to start with the 2.5 inch background square and the 4.5 by 3.5 inch red square. The background square, I've drawn a line from corner to corner, and 1.5 inch away, I drew another line, and those are the lines I'm going to sew on. And I used a friction pen. I could have used a pencil. I'm sewing on that line. No one is going to see it. I'm not doing a scant 1/4 inch because I don't do that. And I'm going to turn it and sew on that other line while I'm here. And I'm hoping this works. This is just my thinking that it should work. Whoops. And we should have to trim that corner down when we cut it off to 1.5 inch. Oh. Oh. Melissa, you're fired. She says, well, la-di-da. I do scant 1/4 inch all the time. Now I'm going to cut those apart in the middle, which I'm just going to put my 1/4 inch on one of the seams. If I can hold it up and show you at the same time. One of the seams and cut it out. That is crooked, just so you know that's not how I'm going to cut it. There. More like that. And if this is the 4.5 inch, this is the 3.5 inch. It goes up in that corner over there. The 3. And well, it does matter which corner you cut it in. So upper, what side is that? Left side. Telling you, lack of sleep 2 nights in a row. I was going to go to bed early last night too. I thought I'm going to get this cut out and go to bed early. It did not happen. I didn't turn that on, did I? And anything you see here, except for this, and I need to put that down there. I don't think I have it, is underneath the video, the live stream. Yep, and that's a lot of bias. So that's wanting to bend on me. So I'm trying to be careful to push it back, not let it bend. Ta-da! And then dark side on top. Pull it back. Give it a finger press. See if we can get 1.5 inch out of this. If for some reason my head said we could last night, it, fried 30. And you'll notice I don't set my seams because I do things bad. Ask my son. He'll tell you I make bad choices. Let's see, 1.5 inch. Let's see a different ruler. My eyes are not appreciating that this morning for some reason. And not the 1/2 inch side. So I'm going to turn this to where my diagonal line is along the line of my ruler right here. And Yes, I'll get an inch and a half out of that. So I'm going to slide this down that seam line, this line of my seam line, and get 2 straight edges because I'm telling you that ain't straight. I do enjoy cutting down HSTs to the right size because nothing I do is straight. And now I'm going to find my 1.5 inch marks on my ruler, which you probably can't see right here. I'm going to put that back on that center, line up corner to corner with that center line, and then 1.5 here and 1.5 here. And look at that. We got 2 pieces from that one. And I was going to use scraps to do this, but I decided I wanted to show you that I thought this would work. Just because I thought it would work does not mean it will work all the time. So, 2 birds, 1 stone. Now, did you see this? This was my Missouri Star thingamadilly. They're too heavy to put several together. 1 or 2 would be fine, and I didn't like that aesthetic. So, okay, we've gotten that piece out of the way now, and we've got the little corner, which goes up here when we're done. Anyway, that's my design board. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the hat brim, which is, for me, I'm using a gray, but it's white. I have them marked on the thing, so hopefully you can follow. It's 1.5 by 4.5. Lining up. These are pinked edges. I just kind of ignore them. Because some of them measure from the outer tip and some of them measure from the inner valley. So I just kind of stick them in between or at the edge, and I'll trim down if I have to. It would be smarter to learn whose does what and where and all that, but I'm not going to. There's things I know that I will and won't do. Finding bobbins this morning. A bunch of bobbins right before the live. Oh, Sylvia must be going somewhere. Have a good day, Sylvia, and I'll talk to you later. That's what we do. Okay, so now we've got the hat we've started. We've got this piece. Did I cut that? I don't think I cut that piece too long. I'm going to work on this side over here. The half square triangle we made. These over here. And we've got that part of the hat together. The half square triangle. The ball of the hat, which reads white until I get it close, and then it's gray. And then a white tone on tone is what I'm using under that. It's the 1.5 by 2.5 inch piece. I'm going to put those together. If I was making several, I would be chain piecing a whole lot. Make sure I'm sewing on the right side. I'll hold that seam down so it doesn't flip on me. It still wants to. I have my 1/4 inch foot on and my 1/4 inch tape. I missed one, I've got the other. Struggle is real. Now I'm going to take I'm going to push to the path of least resistance this time, which is the ball. So I put that side on top, push it back, and then I press down to get that seam. Then I'm going to add the 1.5 by 2.5 inch strip. Line up the edge. was thinking about adding some blue to these blocks. I think I need some blue in there. You can't see the Christmas blocks right now. I think they need some blue. And I'm going to press this one to the gray because it's the darker. So I put the on top, put it back, a quick press. You see? Yeah, I can do that. Then I have two 1.5, two 1 by 4.5 pieces that go out here. And so I'm going to put the centerpiece together first. 0.5 by 4.5, and I'm going to put this one over here. Do my 1/4 inch here, and then I'll put these two pieces together and add my top and bottom, and that will be done. Can you believe how quick that is? You could do an entire quilt of different. I need to stop. I need to stop. That's my brain is just going to run with that. Back in chat. So I'm lining it up on this side where the triangle is. Oh, I was going to mention for new subscribers, I do have subscriber only mode on, and it changes depending on what I see. I don't, it's kind of hard to explain, but depending on the numbers I'm seeing, it changes what time, because you can tell if somebody's just, I'm not going to finish that sentence because maybe you don't. Anyway, so that number varies. All comments below videos are held until I can see them, because there are people, riffraff, who don't mean well, and I don't need them starting drama. Lining this up in the chat for me or anyone else. I can be very liberal with my block function. And my moderators are here to help me when I've got my back turned, kind of like I do now. Okay, I'm gonna do this to the path of least resistance. This one has seams here, so I wouldn't normally do this, but I'm gonna put the light color on top and push back, finger press back. And then these two will go together. I guess I should show you. And I'll line this up here and that right there. And you can pin. I've gotten to the point in my sewing that I don't always need to pin. It just makes everything look prettier when you do. But we're quilting rebels. Slipped a little bit. That doesn't happen if you pin. Set on top and pressing back. Oh, that is just stinking cute. I think you can see the gray little snowflake. And then we'll put the top and bottom on. Did I cut that? Nope. I am going to clip that. Just a second. I'll look. Oh, Lynn made an angry face. Yes, pinked edges annoy her. Apparently, I can see emojis really clear too. So I've got those, hopefully, right sides together, we hope. Flip that one down, flip this one up. Clipped them just to keep them there. Could pin too. Sometime before Christmas, I'm going to have to, now that one looks short, I'm going to have to quilt my color splash is what I'm calling it. I have the minky on the sides. I need to get the batting for it. I was going to do what I usually do, which is a cheap blanket, but the cheap blanket I have is gray. So I'm just going to get batting for it. Put some batting in. You don't have to. I just like the way it looks better, and it's heavier, which is oh so nice. Turn it. I'm going to do a 1/4 inch on the other side. I don't know about you all, but sometimes I just need a fast, easy block. I did that thankful very late, very, very late Sunday night because I just didn't have any energy until late Sunday night. I'm just going to leave these on top and push them back. And I will see what's up in chat. Look at that. Oh my gosh. What did this take? 10 minutes? Because everything was cut? Wow. Oh, and I love Santa hats. I need one in every color. That's what I could do. To add different colors, I could put Santa hats in different colors in that. Okay. My brain just stops sometimes for ideas. And then I turn this on and suddenly it's participating again. That was supposed to be, it would help if I had the right side. That's the ruler spin. I need to straighten this up a little bit. I'm going to press it before I do that, but this one is 6 1/2. Let's see. The sides, the top and the bottom, hang on a second. Top and the bottom were 1.5 by 6.5. So that was 1.5. It should be 1 1/4 up there. I'm looking at how good or not good my seam allowance is. Yay, I'm getting better at my seam allowance. I can tell this one, either I cut it a little bit wrong, or which probably is, this is probably closer. I veered a little bit on my 1/4 inch when I was cutting it, or when I was sewing it. Because I've got just a little bit right. There's so much sun. I'm going to have to, pardon me, 1 second. I don't like doing this, but I need to get rid of the sun. It's being a little aggressive this morning. Good morning, Nancy. Guess who, Nancy? I hope you're doing good. It's good to see you. Oh, and the block is already done. Let's turn this one off and get the big iron on because it's easier. Let's put that in the window where it won't fall. This is Stay Flow, and I'm doing it on the back because if the iron fries it, it's less likely to show on the front if I start on the back. And you should set your seams. This is a tried and true Black & Decker iron. I made a mess. Oh, there's the blocks. I think different colored hats in between that would make a pretty simpler quilt. My big idea is I still haven't finished my breast cancer awareness, mental health awareness ones. I think I have enough blocks made. I just need to decide how I'm going to put them together. And whoops, tried to turn that. I press to one side. If you press open, please do. If you enjoy pressing open, please do. Let's make that a regular sentence. Straighten my edges up now that I've got a good press on that. You know, when I started just a couple of years ago, I really did not think I would ever have those pretty seams like everybody else has. I've got my thing covering my camera. I don't know. Those seams, they look so nice. And they don't always look like this. I had made some messes. But I never thought, I thought, oh, I'm going to be a mess all the time. I don't send my quilts out for quilting. I do all my own, which means I usually don't do up to a king size, but I think a queen size I can get away with pretty good. And I pressed it before I trimmed it, so all of that fabric was where it's supposed to be. Let's see what this says now. Oh, somewhere I am off about an 1/8 on the top and bottom. That's okay. Too big is better than too small. Because I can trim it down. Double check. I can trim that 1/8 off of either side, both sides, and get it down to 6.5 without messing up the center. See, still trying. Say over here bugs me. No, there's an 1/8 short on this side because somewhere my seams did not do what they should have, which means my 1/4 inch went wonky. So that's okay. That's me. That's just, I'm getting better though every time. Every time I'm getting better. Don't beat yourself up over it. Okay, there's too much light still. Here we go. It's actually still a little light. That is it's hard to see. That's a gray. This is gray and this is gray, and then I use the white for the background and red. And what did I get that out of? A Christmas charm pack I had, I'm sure, because that's what I was. This may be why half of my charm packs are gone, because I put all my Christmas charm packs in here. I spread them all out to make choices. It's just so much easier to stick them all in here. And that's what I have for my blocks that I'm going to do with you guys. Or that you're just going to hang out while I do. That's fine too. Okay, I'm going to get back in chat, see what happened. Thank you. I don't know what we're not going to ever do, but I got a feeling that's something we do. Oh, so this has got to be the fastest block I've done. A couple weeks ago, I thought I did a fast block. Wow, that so much potential in that. 6 inches, the 12-inch one, I could put the 12-inch one in different colors in the center of the, I need to stop. I need to stop having those ideas. Okay, I'm going to scroll up and see what's going on in chat. Lynn said, looking good, Coleen. Thank you, Lynn. Ooh, Deborah finally found the yellow that she wanted for her minions. And now she's trying to find blue. Yay. Yeah, sometimes when you've got that one special color in mind, you know what it is, but you just can't find it. I hold on to things until I do. I hang on to them. The dragon that I'm making my son, that's got dragon panels in it. And I'm hoping to do something that looks like a dragon scale on it. I'm not sure where that's going to go yet. Anyway, I was very picky about the colors I wanted and how I wanted them to blend. I was like, no, that's not the right shade of green. No, that's not the right shade of red. No, that's when you have something in your head, it's okay to wait until you find the right one. Let's see. Oh, I didn't miss so much. I haven't been gone that long, have I? Lynn says, I work with young children. We have glitter all year round and work partners that like to sprinkle it everywhere. I hide my handbag in my friend's car. Oh. I bet Dee Dee doesn't have any glitter in her house. Not even by accident. Oh. She films today, and Dee Dee has a video up at 5 o'clock. She does all things decluttering, cleaning, just inspiration, decorating, all the things. And although we're not supposed to tell this, if you are organized, you can fit more fabric in your space. I still need to get a video of my bookshelf because I have 3 drawer units in here with projects in them, not like just fabric, with different projects and a few other things in them. That's 2, 4. I should trade these. That one has bigger drawers. Anyway, and then I have one bookcase that's not even half full. It's the cheapest bookcase. I don't even remember what they were called when I got it. I think they were called solder bookcases. Cheapest bookcase. I have plenty of fabric. Do not feel bad for me. I feel like it's a lie. But people who have been sewing and quilting for a while, they're like, oh. Oh, let's see. Oh, the Annabella. Do I have a shortcut to that? Because I've shared it. No, I don't. Just a second. I'm trying to find a link, and that is not how you spell any of that. But Google knows I can't spell. Although it didn't bring up what I was looking for. Yeah, I really couldn't spell that. Maybe if I add the word cow. Did not help. Pardon the silence. Listen to the birds. Oh, there we go. I'll leave it up and I'll put a link in my... Lori, I put a link in the Discord too, so you could see, but I can email it to you if Deborah doesn't have time. Where am I? Oh, Lynn says, but then I have to watch out for sand and glitter. If there is a crevice, it will find it. and crumbs. Crumbs. Oh, Sylvia was going to the supermarket. Melissa says, I do scant because my presser foot is actually not a 1/4 inch wide. Well, you're such a show off. You cheat. That's what it is. She's cheating. Well, I'm hoping between the tape, this tape seems to line up really well with that. And my needle. So I hope between the two of them, what my problem is usually at the end, I start going this way. So when I go this way, my seam allowance gets smaller. I bet I have a good, maybe not. It's hidden by other seams. I do that all the time. And when I catch myself doing it, I don't pick it out because I've went into the seam allowance. I just go back and I straighten it out. I don't pick it out and I press the side. I don't press them open. If you press them open, you're going to have to unpick that extra line, but it's in the seam allowance. Okay, and then we're talking about minions. I think I caught up. Thank you for the compliments. Dee Dee, have a great day, everyone. I have to check out a little early. I've got some outdoor work to do before the wind starts up. Oh, that means we're going to have outdoor videos from Dee Dee. And she's not here, but yeah, we're going to have outdoor videos from Dee Dee. I need to do some work outdoors. You notice my hands are always beat up. I'm always doing something. I've got a burn pile I need to get to. I've got a fence that I need to clean off and leaves to blow off the porch. But that is not today's. Today's I'm going to go sit in my chair with the heat pad because yesterday I got to sit on a concrete floor for an hour waiting for the plasma center to open. And that is not good. Don't show your mistakes. I show my mistakes because I don't want anybody to feel like they're alone in messing up. Okay. I like that, Natalie. Natalie says mistakes, they are just learning curves. Very nice. Whoops. I scrolled. Yay. Thank you for all the thumbs up. Yeah, Nancy says, so proud of us all. 10 here and 10 thumbs up. Good job. And I appreciate it. And the algorithm appreciates it. You know, if you don't feel like leaving a comment, please leave a thumbs up just to let me know you liked it, because trust me, the people that are leaving a thumbs down, let me know they don't. Oh, Nancy says the fabric may have stretched. Not my fault. Yeah, there was a lot of bias there. I could have, that's very true. But that's why we have we have big borders. I should have added more in the borders. If you want to trim down more, add a 1/4 to the border measurements that I gave you. And then you can trim it down just right. I should have done that. But if you're accurate, maybe you don't need to. 12-inch with extra borders will make a good size cushion cover. It would. Lynn said that. And there's always people giving tips, tricks, help, encouragement in my chat. Please drop that chat box, see what everybody's saying, and comments below are always positive and encouraging. And I encourage you to read those too in case you've got a question about something. If I don't have an answer, maybe somebody who is watching and reading has the answer for you. I've learned a lot from reading other people's comments. Oh, Deborah says she just noticed I'm wearing the top she loves. It's a tank top. I have to wear something over it. Thank you. I bet I got this at Wally World. I needed more tank tops because I like to wear sleeves over them. Thank you. Thank you. And I think we're all caught up and I think we're on time getting out of here. Wow. I was ready to change all my times to 1.5 hour. I try to stay within the hour, but clearly I talk too much. Um, Tracy says, Coleen, I love the star and the butterfly on quilt behind you. Thank you. Those are FPP. Those were from the lessons I took. Whoops. On FPP. The other ones are pieced, I think. And if you're intimidated by FPP, don't be. Check out Sylvia. She'll help you. And who is Accurate? Is that a person? Yes, I've met Accurate once. They're no longer with us. We do the best we can, and we encourage you to do the best you can too. You know, I make mistakes a lot. My last video doing, by the way, I forgot I was going to say this. My last video upload on Friday that me and Melissa and Sylvia all did of Dawn's quilt challenge blocks, and we're calling them that because she's made a whole quilt of different skill level blocks, and we all wanted to try them. I had one with a Y seam. I gave Sylvia the credit of showing me how to do a Y seam, and she doesn't remember. So you may have to go through her channel and check out all her stuff to see where she shows a Y seam, because I don't know where I learned it. Okay. Thank you all for joining me. Sorry about the lighting. You know, the sun. It makes an entrance when it wants to make an entrance. I hope you all have a great week and a great day, and be kind, and don't forget to be thankful and be the light you hope to see in others. Take care, and I will see you next Tuesday, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise.